Caesar, your men are asking for you.
It is with great sadness that I write this letter to you, my dear husband. Your Julia gave birth early, and she suffered some pain in doing so. The doctors were there and did what they could to ease her suffering. The child was a boy, but frail. Their efforts could not save him. He looked like you, Caesar. There was nobility in his face. Your daughter struggled to sustain this tragic birth, but in the end, she could not. Pompey has kept himself from the Senate, preferring instead to pass time in no company. He walks around the graveyard again and again, keeping fresh garlands on her tomb.
We take a leisure in the morning. Open the gate.
I know your only real enemy is one man, and he is standing before you now. I'm giving myself to you, Caesar. Our women died for us. I give you my own life so that you may let my men live. If my men die, there will be nothing left of the Gauls, and no one left to worship our gods.
I beg you. Enslave my people, if you need to. But let them live.
Men will live.
My dear wife, we will have to wait a little more before we're together again. You see, there are those in Rome who would have me branded an outlaw. So I have sent Mark Antony to talk to the Senate on my behalf. Since there has never been a soldier with an army such as mine who returned to Rome without taking her by force, I, too, must be planning such an assault. But my crime is worse, because I return not in dishonor, but in triumph. And this the Senate cannot tolerate.
How long ago did Sulla ride into town with his army, breaking the sacred Roman law stating that no man must bring armed men past the Rubicon into Rome? How fresh in your memory does bloodshed have to be for you to show caution?
Caesar has done more for Rome than any other general in its history. How do you respond? You strip him of his consulship, in his absence, without explanation. He's more than doubled the size of Rome in the last 8 years, and what do you ask him to do? Lay down his arms. It is not Caesar who is the criminal. It is this Senate.
This Senate represents the people of Rome.
This Senate represents its own interests.
Sulla said almost the very same thing.
If he said it, he was right. But the difference between Sulla and Caesar is the people feared Sulla. Caesar they love.
You know nothing of the people's feelings.
You're right, I don't. Let me ask them. People of Rome, I come to you with questions from Caesar. He needs to know what you want, so he can better serve your needs. The Senate says they represent the people, but the Senate wants Caesar to lay down his arms and return to Rome as a man, not as a soldier. And when he arrives, the Senate will find him guilty of crimes against the state. Caesar's crime is spending 8 years in battle outside of Rome, with none of the comforts we all take for granted, and with a daily threat to his life. Why? So he can bring wealth to the Roman people. Temples, libraries, holidays and games are all funded by Caesar's levies and Gaul, yet what do they think in the Senate? They think he's doing this for personal gain. I ask you, if he's doing this for private gain, why does he stay in Gaul? Why does he live in a tent? I know why he does it. He does it so we Romans can live well.
What are you going to do about this?
Whatever these men may think, some of whom have never been up on a horse's back, I have never known a man tougher on the enemies of Rome, nor gentler to its friends. When I call myself a Roman, the thing that makes me most proud is to share that title with one other man, a man whom it has been my privilege to fight beside. A man who has shown time and again that he loves his own life less than he loves yours. His name is Gaius Julius Caesar!
We must do something, Pompey. Caesar could march on Rome at any time.
I'm not going to wait for him to come to us. I'll gather our troops and attack him before he sets foot in Rome. I'm going to wipe him and his legions off the face of the earth.
Men, we have two choices. We can be slaughtered by the army Pompey is amassing against us. Or we can fight for our lives, just as we've done every day for 8 years. I've made my decision. I'm going to Rome. I'm going to cross the Rubicon. Will anyone be coming with me? Fly.
My legions from Spain should sail to Ostia from the west. The Thracians will come to us from the north. And from the east, the Macedonians.
Caesar's on his way to Rome.
How far is he?
4 days from here.
That's impossible.
I heard it from Bibulus himself. Caesar has passed the Rubicon.
We must leave Rome. We cannot defend it without troops. We'll go to Greece. We amass what strength we can, and then we take him in Rome itself. I only hope we don't arrive too late and find the bodies of our friends on the Senate steps.
Decreed by the new Senate that the title of dictator is bestowed upon Gaius Julius Caesar. This decreed, there will be 50 days of thanksgiving in his honor, is given the courts and elected consul for life. Hail Caesar!
You treat me as a king. But I assure you that is one role I shall never adopt. I am Caesar and only Caesar. It is for this crown alone that I conquered Gaul.
March! The Ides of March! Beware!
The men and women of Rome are crying out for your head. For a moment, I saw them as you do.
You don't know how I see them.
I was disgusted with them. How do you keep your purpose clear in your mind? When I met you in your village, I could see that you had your purpose clear in your mind, and it was pure. I can see that it hasn't changed. What did you do to preserve it?
You want to know?
Yes.
I only fight my enemies. You think we're similar, don't you? That's why it pains you to see me die. But we're very different, you and me. I know when it's over, or when what's left isn't worth having. Give me the honor of dying alone, by my own hand, instead of in a public spectacle for your Roman mob.
I have to do what the people want. I have no choice.
I thought power gave you more choice, not less.
Listen to them. Do you hear that?
For pity's sake, give me a sword.
Have him dead within an hour.
Hail Caesar!
Hail Caesar! The ranks here are depleted. My men will be joining you.
How shall we explain to the people that these men have become senators? They haven't been selected by the traditional means.
The law has changed. And keep in mind, the people trust my judgment. You will be joined by my finest men. I've spent 8 years with them in Gaul. I must leave for Greece to fight Pompey. I'm leaving Rome in Mark Antony's capable charge.
Do we have no say in this?
I don't want to distract you with bureaucracy. I'd rather leave you free to argue matters of the state. Do you think there will be blacklists? There won't be any lists. Sulla killed his enemies. I forgive mine. Good day to you, gentlemen.
They left in a hurry.
Attend to Caesar!
I did not cross the Rubicon to kill old friends. I did it to protect myself against my enemies. I'm hoping we can secure ourselves through mercy and not through vengefulness. You're all free to go.
And so we owe our lives to Caesar.
Did you say something, my old friend? I thought I heard you speak.
I'm grateful for your clemency.
Brutus, come dine with me.
Caesar, make peace with Pompey. For years, his only hope was that one day you'd rule Rome together again.
With what?
With Julia, uniting you both.
Yes, he tolerated me because he loved Julius so much.
Caesar, he loved Julia because he saw you in her. He told me that Julia's death was almost unbearable. And add to that the end of your friendship, he counted his life as finished.
I'll make peace with him if peace is what he wants. I want to establish some sanity in Rome. The people have had enough of fighting. Will you help me?
How can I help you?
I want you to go back to Rome and be my praetor.
If peace is what you want, then it'll be my honor to serve you. Pompey has gone to Egypt.
The king died, leaving the throne to be squabbled over by a 12-year-old boy and an 18-year-old girl.
Ptolemy and Cleopatra.
I don't know which one I trust less. Help me ready the ships. I'll follow him in the morning.
You don't need to take troops with you. Pompey has gone to Egypt alone. The troops went to Utica.
With your Uncle Cato?
Yes.
Trust me, Brutus. Whoever wants peace will have it.
was most cruelly murdered on the palace steps by his own men, sir. It has been rumored that they were bribed by Pothinus.
By Caesar? There's only one enemy left.
Pothinus, chief of the ruling council, in the name of King Ptolemy, I welcome you, Caesar.
Well, the king is very generous, but as you can see, we haven't brought any horses.
This grain is for your men, sir.
My men will eat indoors, Pothinus. I'm sure you'll put us up very comfortably in your palace.
I'll tell you the truth, Caesar. Ptolemy fears for his life. There's been a great deal of discord in Egypt, so he has forbidden all visitors. You, of course, are very welcome in the palace.
And my men.
And your men.
Pothinus, you wouldn't have anything to do with helping the king make his decisions, would you?
The king is a boy, sir. Forgive him, and forgive me. We are your allies and your servants, great Caesar. We only have the interests of Rome in our hearts. Bring out the gift.
This is Pompey's ring. Where is he?
We thought you'd be pleased.
Excuse me, Caesar. There's a servant with an urgent message from Cleopatra.
Bring her.
If you want to hear the message, you'll have to dismiss your guard.
What word from Cleopatra is of such importance?
Cleopatra asks for your protection.
Protection, why?
Pothinus plans to kill her, as he did Pompey.
Is that why you're disguised as your own servant, Cleopatra?
I came to you, Caesar, because you're the only man I can trust.
Why does Pothinus want to kill you?
My father wanted me to rule Egypt. He wrote it in his will. But Pothinus banished me with a price on my head. Now any servant can kill me and be rewarded for it. Caesar. You and I are alike. You are the son of Venus, and I am the daughter of Isis. You and I live by the same divine heartbeat. That's why we must help each other.
Are you trying to seduce me?
I don't try. I seduce. Or I don't. I do not have to seduce with my body. I have something much better than that. My country. It is the richest land in the world. Egypt and Rome are different. Rome is masculine. Egypt is feminine. Rome is sunlight. Egypt is twilight. But it's not part of Rome. Not yet. Make me queen, and East and West will be united. We will be God and Goddess ruling the world.
You kiss me with the tongue of a serpent.
I must taste you to see if you are poison.
And am I?
No, but I can taste gall. Will you stay with me in Egypt, Caesar?
What does Egypt have to offer that Rome does not?
Have you heard of the Fertile Crescent?
Is it a region down below?
Indeed it is.
But what grows there?
I believe the region fertile enough to hatch a king. If you doubt it, try planting something there. Only promise me one thing. When you return to Rome, you must be faithful to me.
But I'm married. I'm already being unfaithful with you.
What's faith in marriage compared with faith in politics? In marriage, you give yourself to a woman. In politics, you lie like Samuel.
We'll bury him with honors.
I'll bury him myself.
Let the state celebrate his life.
Which state? Rome? The Rome of Caesar? To accept your honors would defile my name. And on behalf of my father and my family, I decline. Now I'm asking you to leave this room.
There's no peace in the world like in my house.
Calpurnia. Won't you greet your husband with a kiss?
Dismiss them.
Cataman returned to his home and expect a warmer mood from his wife.
How could you bring her to Rome?
It was for the good of the state. Cleopatra rules a large part of Africa.
And all of you.
No one rules me, Calpurnia. Not Cleopatra, not even you. Now, all I want is the love that you promised me when we married.
You can't have it. You can have my obedience, you can have my loyalty. But I cannot love those who dishonor me.
No one can dishonor you.
You're right. I dishonored myself when I gave my vows to you in marriage.
You made a good marriage. You're Caesar's wife.
I should have married a man other than Caesar. That would have been a good marriage. So I wouldn't have had to watch my husband perform for Egypt every night in order to keep the riches of that land flowing into Rome. Between you and Cleopatra, I don't know who is the concubine.
Retain your dignity. There's a limit to what I'll hear from you.
I have no dignity left. Perhaps I ought to buy some. Maybe I should learn, like you have, that it can be bought and sold. What's the price? What's the price of consulship these days? What's the price of being king? When did your hope of bringing a vision to the people become this lust for power itself? Was it when Julia died? I have nowhere else to go, so I'll stay here. But I'll live apart from you, not as man and wife. May the gods forgive me for breaking my marriage vows, as I pray they forgive you for breaking yours.
You were an early riser, Brutus.
So are you.
Lately, I am. I couldn't sleep last night, worrying about the honor of your name.
Do you know something about these?
I know the writing, but don't ask me who wrote them. Minds change quickly in these troubled times, and I'd hate you to forever doubt these men. Oh, Brutus, I've done my best to persuade them that you're a man of honor. Though you wouldn't pledge to keep Caesar from becoming king.
I gave you my pledge that I'd oppose him in the Senate.
Huh. But some among us feel that to oppose a man like Caesar with words is the same thing as handing him the crown.
I tried to use words before a sword, Cassius. Just as I tried to use reason before passion.
People say calling on reason before passion can lead to idleness. And sometimes action is required. But I know you're a decent man, and that your meek and gentle nature is how you feel you best serve the good.
I'm not gentle in defending my beliefs. But you have given me no proof that Caesar will demand the crown.
Do you plan to be at the Senate at the calends of March?
No, I'll be here.
They say that on that day, Caesar will move that he be made king.
I will come if I am sent for.
This is what they mean. People say that this is weakness, to come when you are summoned and at no other time, to accept the favors of a tyrant like Caesar.
He spared my life.
And took the life of Cato, your wife's father, who treated you like a son. Hath she ceased her mourning?
No, and neither have I.
So you're grieving over Cato's death?
Cassius, yes, I'm grieving. But private affection and public duty are not the same thing.
And yet they say that in your grief you just weep and say prayers and fill your wife's drinking cup and go to bed. And when Caesar comes to you tonight, you'll be like his boy, filling his cup as well.
Who is saying this? Who? I don't act for Caesar. I act for Rome. Always for Rome.
Brutus, I've done everything to convince them that you're a man of action and that you love Rome. I've spoken in your behalf many times, singing your praises and condemning those who speak against you. But some men have ideas. They think highly of those who gave their lives to expel the kings from Rome, your ancestors. And they were only men, not gods.
Please don't stay.
I am staying.
Why do you want to torment yourself?
I won't be tormented. Will he? Isn't that why you want me to go?
It'd be the best thing for all.
I don't trust that you or any other man knows what's best for all. I will take my seat. A woman has the right to see her rival, doesn't she?
Calpurnia!
Portia.
So good to see you.
Romans! We are here to celebrate the return of Caesar! He has returned not only with Her Majesty Cleopatra, but with Egypt itself, for he has transformed the richest land in the known world. It is now not only Egypt, it is Egypt, and it is Rome!
I've said before, and I will say again, I will not be king of Rome. I am only Caesar. I need no crowd to act on your behalf.
Do you still believe that ours is not a just cause?
I'm with you.
We have to act soon.
We will wait until Caesar brings the Senate to order. Lepidus will call for the elections. Casca, you will ask Caesar to consider the petitions first. You, Cassius, will step behind Caesar. No man should go for his blade until we're all within reach of Caesar. Every knife must enter Caesar's body at least once.
If we fail, or if our plot is discovered before we even begin, then we turn our knives on ourselves without hesitation. We all agreed. Go to the Senate. I will meet with Caesar at Cleopatra's house. Go.
Brutus, why are you pacing like that?
I'm concerned we'll be late.
Caesar!
Calpurnia, what are you doing here?
I had a dream last night. Please, don't go out today.
I'll come to you later, at our home.
I saw you slaughtered in your own blood. It was horrible.
Well, I cannot let dreams or the flights of birds direct my actions.
I can't let you go. I swallowed my pride today to come to you, because your life is more important to me than my pride. Now you listen to me.
The Senate is convened for the Consul.
They can't conduct one day of business without their Caesar.
There are matters on the agenda which can only be dealt with by you, Caesar.
They can wait a day.
And what should I tell the Senate? That their consul is at home because his wife has had a bad dream. As your friend, Caesar, I have to advise you on this. You called the Senate together. Show them you're a man of intention. Meet with your Senate. They're waiting for your guidance. I'll be with him, lady. I'll never leave his side.
I'll come to you later.
Portia. I'm not fit to be alone today.
Sit down. Bring us some wine.
Yes. Let's have some wine.
What business do we have today?
2 legal briefings, an election for a quaestor, and 2 petitions from the Senate.
Let's get the election out of the way.
The election. I move we take the petitions first.
Call for the election will commence.
But Marcus Octavius, who is running for the office, is not yet here.
Petitioners, then. Approach!
I'm glad Caesar is with Brutus today. Why? Last night I dreamt he was stabbed to death. Brutus.
Caesar, I ask mercy for my exiled brother.
Why are you petitioning what so recently has been denied?
Who is the next petitioner?
I want to ask mercy for my father, who has been put in jail.
I ruled your father be in prison, and my word is law.
Old man, You said some ill would befall Caesar on the Ides of March. Well, nothing has happened yet, though the Ides have come.
They have come, but they've not yet gone.
I want to ask for your pardon, my great Caesar. And I pray for your soul.
Stop it! Caesar!